Happy Halloween. Welcome to No Harm, No Foul. Hey, dang it. Boo face, Leatherface,
Ghostface.
Ghostface. Ghostface Killer in the building. Mike, what's going on, baby? Happy Halloween, man. Why do we say
Happy
Happy
Halloween,
Halloween?
man. Huh?
Why do we say Happy Halloween?
Well, what you don't want to say spooky Halloween. You want people to enjoy the day. It's free candy, man. It's not free candy, by the way. We got to stop this myth. It's all it's
Because we go buy the candy and get
we go
handed it.
by and we give, and we just got to hope that our kids bring back more than what we bought.
I never thought about it like that, Mike. I don't think I don't think about reciprocating on Halloween. I never thought about that, but now I'm going to be thinking about that before I hand
How
out
much
candy.
how much candy do you buy for Halloween?
Not tons, but
Okay.
enough to hand out. As soon as we run out, lights go clicker, and people stop
Mm.
coming to the house.
So, this house that I'm in now, we have neighbors all around.
Oh,
People come
Sadie.
from other states to come over here and
Dang.
you know what I'm saying? Like they come over here to trick or treat because it's a lot of houses in a small area.
Yeah.
So previously I was great. Like I was good. I was like, oh, I don't need to buy candy. We were in an apartment complex or the house of my grandmother I grew up in. We had the closest neighbor was directly across the street, and then you had to go at least a half a mile in either direction to find somebody else. Like it was just nobody. But now, whoo, you got to go out there and you got to check your account before you go buy candy for the neighborhood now.
Oh yeah. It's different times, man. But happy Halloween to everybody out there. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this evening. If you choose to participate and celebrate in a day of festivities or a night of festivities for the children, it's really about the kids. It's about them just dressing up, having a good time. I definitely don't want to get into all the other stuff about Halloween. But Mike, you know what? We're here. No harm, no foul. We got a special show for everybody. Today gonna be 10 minutes because yesterday we did 2 hours. So they can get 10 minutes. Yeah, you know how many of those curse emails I'll get if we only did a 10-minute show?
Oh, trust me. Yes, I do.
That's not breaking
Yes, I
news.
do.
Speaking of
Come on.
breaking news, Mike, the 49ers. All
Mm.
right. Chase Young has been traded to the 49ers for a third round pick. I know you did your breaking news and you was killing. I did mine. And Mike, I know you said earlier on the show that that's not the guy that I wanted, and so I just wanted to
Well,
clarify.
well, hold up. That was off mic. I would have never put your business out there like that in front of folks.
Off mic, no pun intended. My point is, I want to make it clear that it's not that I didn't want Chase Young. I thought that the Niners were looking or going to be looking for a certain skill set on the defensive line. Now, Mike,
Hmm.
I that's why I would have preferred a guy like Montez Sweat or Josh Uche from the New England Patriots. Guy with a little bit of speed to help complement the bull rush, the pass rush of what Nick Bosa does. But
Hmm.
let me ask you this: do you think those guys would have even commanded the amount of attention that Chase Young might command on the defensive front? Because now you got two premier pass rushers. Whether he lived up to the hype of him coming out of college or not, that's not the point. The point is he's going to get a lot of one-on-ones.
Yeah, he is, and him getting those one-on-ones is going to benefit a lot. It's going to be really hard for teams to double anybody. I think we just created one-on-ones
Correct.
across the board, other than whoever's on the guard, those interior guys. You know what I'm saying? Um, this is a very, very favorable lineup here. And I think there's just something about these Ohio State pass rushers, Wayne. I want you to talk about this. I know that Ohio State is near and dear to your heart. You look like you want to give me the finger. I see it slowly coming up above your thumb right
Oh,
now.
snap.
I see. Yeah.
Yo, what? I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was in the frame, and I didn't know you could see in that mask.
Nah, man, but yo, I think it's a really good move for the team. Whether they extend them or not, you consider it a free rental. You consider it a free rental. I know you want to talk about the compensation that was given up, and then what that means if they don't extend him. What they are likely to get back in return for him. We'll talk about that too. But it's just a good move for the team. But you know what this does, though, man. If we're gonna be 100% honest, how long we wearing these masks? But
Yeah, I'm ready to take this shit off because it's hot.
yeah,
Not
I'm
that my breath stink or not, but it's just hot.
Whew. All right, cool. Happy Halloween, y'all. I'll hear something so y'all can see it.
Whew.
I'll hang it on the mic so y'all can see the mask and the screen. Okay. But the truth of the matter is, y'all, this don't do anything but put more pressure on Steve Wilkes. If I'm being completely honest with you,
Yeah, it
they
does.
they are saying, "Hey, you out of excuses, big dog."
Well, and I like that you brought that up, and I'm gonna need Jason to stay up. And there's an echo too, just to let you know. No,
Damn.
I
So
like
the mask is causing an echo around the microphone, so I can't do that.
I like that you brought that up. Ooh, I'm shaking. And you know, it was never any excuses for Wilkes. At the end of the day, I don't I don't think that this particular move, this is not a Wilkes move. I think
Is
this
there
is a
still an
John
echo?
Lynch move. I don't hear nothing.
Okay. All right. Cool. Beautiful. That's what I want to hear. Okay.
I don't think this is a Wilkes move though. I think this is a John Lynch move,
Mm-hmm.
and I think you understand what I mean by that, right? And
Yeah.
so
Oh
like,
yeah.
and so like, this doesn't really play to his strengths. At
And
the
that's
end of
why I say that this puts the pressure on Wilkes. John
yes,
Lynch
I
is saying
agree.
we're gonna do this with or without you. Damn your
I,
scheme. I'm gonna go and get these linemen, and if you can't do it with these dudes, we'll get
correct.
somebody in here who can.
Correct. Well, whether they do that or not, and I think the language or the the vibe in the coaching room, the vibe is
Mm-hmm.
different, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you know Wilkes isn't what the 49ers are used to,
Mm-mm.
but that's on the Niners. That's their dumbass fault.
Mm.
They hired him. At the end of the
Yes, they
day,
did.
they knew who he was, what he was. I mean, when you hire a person, don't you go and do background checks and criminal checks and how they work at places checks and all kinds of other checks, right? Like that, like you do that. So
Check
like
one,
they
check two.
Mike check, right? And so they knew that. They knew he was a defensive back specialist. I thought they brought him in here. I think they made that move because they wanted him to work with these young guys. But guys, it's gonna take him more than one season to work with these young guys. These young guys we got weren't first round draft picks and such and such and such. You got to give that time to develop. But
Yes, sir.
what Steve Wilkes may have been doing wrong, and you alluded to this, and I think Tony and I talked about this off the air. You know, it, he just needs to kind of fall back and just let the players play and coach and find a way to coach the players playing. And so, like when you said that the pressure is going to be on him, he has premier pass rushers now in his defense, because nobody's talking about this though, Mike. What makes the 49ers scary is the simple fact that you can game plan and take Nick Bosa out all you want. Thank you. Be my guest. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Bosa, you're getting paid $150 billion to be the biggest decoy in the NFL, but it's not your fault. It's not Nick
Mm.
Bosa's fault that they're doubling him, diving at him. Like, it's just not. He has to figure out how to be effective. And I think they did that by going to get his counterpart, a guy he's familiar with, a guy that he knows, a brother that he won with, a guy that they speak and share the same language. They probably share the same damn blood because you asked me to talk about this Ohio State. And this
He breaking out in hives of it. You can stop, bro. It's okay. It's okay. You tried. I respect that. That's
but
big
I
of
but
you.
but I'm accepting it though, right? They're Niners now. Now they wear red and gold instead of
There
silver
you go.
and red. Like, you know what
There
I'm
you go.
saying? So
There
at
you
the end
go.
of the day, Mike, I'm ecstatic, right? Because I kept saying, what did we need? We needed a complementary piece on the edge because those guys that we had in the building, Mike, weren't scary enough.
Yeah. 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 They weren't They weren't scary enough. They were, and here's the weird thing, right? They were garnishing the respect, but they weren't scary
Breaking
enough.
news.
Here we go.
The 49ers have just traded to the New York Giants for Adoree Jackson. They got them a cornerback. I don't know if this is a rumor. This may be true. I don't know. This is Wesley Steinberg on X. This is a possibility. All right, we're finding out. The Giants have a trade agreed. It's past 4 p.m. As long as the move is in place, this can happen. All right.
Okay,
Wesley,
so I'm looking here, and
we got the Blood Moon Super Chat contribution as well. Is it true? But
I don't see it anywhere.
I don't see it anywhere as of yet. It has not been reported by an Ian Rappaport or anything. But this is one of those big type of cornerbacks that will be a Steve Wilkes guy. This is a guy that I like. It's a guy that I like. I thought we were going to go after some of those Panther guys. Didn't know that the Giants were going to trade. If the deal is end, even though the deadline is closed, if the deal was end before 4 p.m.
Here we go. It says they
It didn't
had
go
a
through.
trade agreed to, but failed to report it in time. Man, get the fuck. That don't mean nothing to us, man. Stop it.
There it is.
Now we're gonna sit here and talk about all the trades that didn't go through. All right.
Now I don't care. I don't care about all the trades that didn't go through. That's stupid. Like at the end of the day, it didn't happen. All right. So
I don't think it was a real offer. The Niners are too good. They've been doing this for too long. That I don't believe none of that. Sorry.
Take away the breaking news. Mike, we didn't trade for a corner.
Okay. All right, here we go. I'm gonna get my fake DC bag. This is not what I do. But there's two ways to improve your secondary.
Yes, sir.
As far as personnel goes, just personnel, there's two ways to improve your secondary. You either get a corner or you put more pressure on opposing quarterbacks.
There it is.
There's two ways to do it. Y'all, this is going to sound crazy because John Lynch is a secondary guy, but I say it every opportunity I get. I have never heard him talk about how good his career was without first
talking about Warren Sapp and that defensive line.
Come on.
He said it.
Knows.
He said it, Mike. He said it every time he gets a chance. That's a dope glass, cobalt blue. Every time he gets a chance, Mike, he sit there and says, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the guys up front. John Lynch comes into this organization. What's the first thing he do?
Yep.
Trenches up front. They were the bad picks, but
you can look at any position group that the Niners have picked, acquired in free agency, traded for, anything. I guarantee you it is far and away the defensive line first. I think second place might, maybe be offensive linemen. And that's because you need 5 of them. But I don't even know if that's true. If I'm being completely honest, I don't know if that's true.
It's not true for the 49ers, but I think it's true throughout the rest of the NFL. I think the NFL realizes that they need to invest. You invest in your offensive line because you want to do two things. You want to be able to run the ball and you want to be able to protect your quarterback first and foremost. But that when I say invest, that doesn't necessarily mean free agency. That means free agency or the draft or both. And the Niners just seem to fail draft-wise. I wouldn't be surprised if the Niners here's something that pissed me off.
Tell them why you mad, son. That was yesterday's show, but that's cool. We could have a little spill over here.
Right.
But no, it's okay. Go ahead.
Ezra Cleveland from the Minnesota Vikings was traded.
Okay. All right. So you and Tony both. All right. I like this.
Oh, I didn't even see the group chat. My bad.
No, you good. No, you good. You good.
I was playing 2K. But there was an opportunity. The 49ers offensive line is ranked 29th in pass protection, bro. That's 3 from last. You had an opportunity to upgrade the offensive line.
You did.
But for some reason, this Niners feel like the offensive line is scary enough.
It's not scary. And so Ezra Cleveland was a player that was acquired by Jacksonville.
Correct.
Okay. And the compensation for this pick was a 6th rounder.
So you're not mad?
It's not that I'm not mad. I don't care what the compensation was. He could have went for it first. Compensation is compensation. But the problem with that is the Niners just announced that Aaron Banks is out for a couple of weeks with turf toe. We've seen turf toe be the career ender for some people, but he's out for a few weeks with turf toe. Okay. We were already struggling, like Wayne said, with him in there, 29th in pass protection, right? And then you have certain reporters saying the Niners did make an offer on this guy. Well, fam, if all it took was a sixth,
so how you not mad? That's my point.
I'm not mad because I don't believe that we were ever in on him. That's why I'm not mad.
Okay. You take forever to get to the daggone kit and caboodle of your story.
There's no way in hell that the Niners couldn't beat a 6th round pick.
Unless. No, Mike. Don't act. See, when do I ever give you those looks?
I can't have my. All right, I'm gonna put the mask back on.
No, because then you can't breathe. My point is this, right? I think that NFL teams be holding the 49ers for King's ransom, bro. I think when the Niners call, I think first of all they start off with a low ball because this just it's what you do. Like listen, man. Let's say you selling me a car, your asking price is $30,000. I come in and be like, listen, I'll give you 18, straight up cash right out the door. You're gonna be like, click, right?
Yeah.
But then
I'll see you later, bro.
And then I might pick up the phone. She's like, you know what? I was a little low on the offer. How about I do 24? Now, you might have other offers, or you might entertain my offer and you start raising up your stakes a little bit. What if they ask the 49ers? What if these teams ask the 49ers for way more than they asking these other teams?
And that's very possible.
Okay.
It's possible, but I don't think so because the Niners more times than not actually get fleeced on the trades that they make with other teams. Now, other than the Bears and John Lynch's first trade as a 49er GM, other than the Bears moving from
he fleeced them.
No. That's where the sour taste came from. But other than that, think about this. D Ford, was he worth the compensation they gave up? No. Right?
Well, no. Uh-oh. At the time, possibly, because you don't think about it. Like you said, you have the same mindset as the 49ers. They don't care about compensation or what they got to give up. They're looking to plug in a piece that they feel is going to be effective for them at that moment. So at the moment, it didn't. But in retro, in hindsight, it was definitely not worth it. Same thing with the Trey Lance trade.
Well, I'm about to say the Trey Lance trade wasn't worth it. We ended up getting the raw deal on that.
Right.
The Capri Bibbs trade, most people don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. Just to prove my point some more. You know what I'm saying? But you can't tell me a trade where the Niners actually emerged coming out on top. So I don't believe that teams say, oh, it's them. We got to get them. I don't buy into it.
I do.
But tell me how. Can you give me an example of when we? So in order for that to be the perception, oh, it's them coming. Well, we got to make them pay. Like there has to be a reason why teams feel defensive, and we got to get some get back.
I just think that I don't know if it's just about like get back. It's just the Niners got dough. They got picks, and it's part of bargaining. You want to win. You want to win. You want this player. Give me this guy. Give me what I want.
I owe you an apology.
Why?
I passed up on the perfect transition. You talked about some scary stuff, and we didn't. It was right there for us to get to the meat and potatoes of the episode. But I saw you put this comment up there. I know this means something to you. Go ahead and break this down, and we're going to get to the meat and potatoes of this episode.
All right, so this is from James Lebed. All right, 49ers had a deal in place for New York Giants cornerback Adoree Jackson in the last minute after missing out on Jalen Johnson or Rasul Douglas from the Green Bay Packers. The deal wasn't finalized in time before the trade deadline.
I don't buy it. I don't believe it.
So you don't believe that the 49ers
Nope.
Had a
they
deal.
Wasn't calling. There was no deal.
Okay.
For Mr. Jackson. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
Woo. So you
don't believe it.
You don't okay. So you don't think the Niners was looking to get a cornerback at all?
I think they were calling, sure. I think that they were interested in some people. I don't think that there was a deal. And this team is too veteran to not submit a fax by 4 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh no, I get what you're saying. The team doesn't work.
That's why
But
I
what
don't
if
buy
it was? What if it was on the other team?
I can't argue against that. I don't, I think the Niners would have been like, hey, we have 6 minutes to get this done. What are y'all doing? Deal or no deal?
I mean,
John Lynch is too manipulative for that.
But it's not Lynch. We're not blaming Lynch. We're not saying that he didn't. That's why this could have been a possibility. It could have just been on the opposite end where they fumbled the ball.
All right.
Giants are known for fumbling. Period.
Oh shit. All right. So speaking of fumbling and how scary that is, guys, we're gonna have a little bit of fun with the rest of this episode. Okay. Christian McCaffrey came out and fumbled a couple times right in the goal line and red zone.
Wasn't gonna bring it up
because the Niners lost consecutively. So
well, he didn't fumble in the last game.
That's true. No, but the first two losses,
I'd rather talk. Yeah. Well,
I said consecutively. So what we want to do is flip this a little bit. The Niners went out there and acquired a bully. I think this kid's going to be a bully. I think this kid with Kosaric, when Big Brother Bosa back in the building, this friendly competition of who's the best Buckeye on the team now, like this is gonna warrant something. And we want to talk about how scary these players are on the Niners team, but don't think we just talking about the offense, huh?
There's some guys on the defense. How about we talk about who are the scariest Niners in 2023?
But not only do I want that, but I want to know if you had to compare these scary players.
That was gonna come next. We need the Niners first.
No. All right, let me start. Watch this, right? When I look at Nick Bosa, who's absolutely one of the scariest players on this team, right? I know he hasn't done it yet, but he's got the full ability to take over a game on his own. He can go out there and just flat out dominate, right? Mm-hmm. In my opinion, Nick Bosa is the Michael Myers of this team. You never see Mike worried. You never see Mike flustered.
I like that.
You never even seen Michael Myers run. He gonna go out there and he gonna get the job done. He is focused on his singular goal, and that is to get you. And Nick Bosa has a singular focus. I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna go do my job. Don't ask me to go chase nobody down the field.
Well, he might just pop up and appear down the field out of nowhere, right? And the crazy thing about Nick Bosa, isn't he quiet? He's dumb quiet, right?
Oh man.
Come on now. Like out of nowhere, you be like, oh snap. I like that comparison. It would be really cool. I tell you what, how about everybody in the chat participates, but they do it in this way. They give us the scary character and we give them the scary Niner. So Mike started off and said that Nick Bosa, but I got to get one off too. I got to get mine off too because I got one. Because I got Dre Greenlaw as Leatherface. Like straight up gonna cut you, cook you, whatever. He's just gonna come out raw and not really care about it. If you lose a limb, cool. If you got to put you in the freezer, cool. It doesn't matter. I just feel like Dre Greenlaw comes out with all the tools, all the energy. I'm going Dre Greenlaw, Leatherface, Mike.
You know what I like about that pick, man?
What's that?
It didn't ruin the one that I had. So, can I take the next one that Nick just typed in there?
Okay, so Nick typed in Leprechaun. All right, no, we got to go in order because we want to show them love.
Okay, all right.
So we got the Predator. That's the first one I see.
Okay. All right. You know who
I know mine. I know mine.
Mine is going to be a good one, but you ain't going to like the reasons. You ready?
Okay.
I'm going with Jordan Mason.
Absolutely not. He's definitely not the Predator.
You got to hear me out.
I don't want to. No.
Because first of all, I don't even consider Predator a horror character. That's number one. Hear me out. Okay. So number two,
sci-fi is horror, Mike. That's not fair.
So you think I Come in Peace was a horror film?
I don't even know.
I don't
remember what I Come in Peace.
Oh wow.
I didn't say all sci-fi was horror. I said that because the Predator was pretty damn scary. especially as a kid watching it in the 80s.
But it's not a horror. It's not a Halloween.
It doesn't have to be Halloween. Oh, so you want it to be
Spooky.
Halloween themed?
No, I want it to be scary. It wasn't
It wasn't.
scary. It was
It
an
wasn't
action
scary
flick.
because when you watched it, it probably didn't have the same effect.
We don't have enough time to argue on this one, right?
This is a bullshit show, Mike. This is bullshit.
This is what we're supposed to do.
You're right.
All
right.
So look, here's
so
my reason. And then you wait. So you give me your Predator. I think that
my Predator. Go ahead.
I think Jordan Mason is severely underrated the way that I have Predator underrated as a horror character.
I see where you're going. I got you. You're okay. That's a crazy there. The Predator on this team is just straight up Fred Warner. He hunts.
No,
he
not.
kills.
He's not the Predator.
He's the Predator, Mike. He's straight up the Predator. He's camouflaged. He appears. He pops out of nowhere, and it's a boom right then and there. You never see him coming.
You saying that because of the locks? I got you though.
I'm not. I'm not saying it because of the locks, Mike. I've been saying it all season long. He just comes out of nowhere.
You have been calling the Predator. The Predator. You've been throwing it out there.
All right, we got
You've
Jason.
Been throwing it out there. I would be lying. All right, you go first this time because Jason's almost like Michael Myers.
They different though. They're different. They got different motives.
Yeah, I got you. You ready?
Okay.
My Jason Voorhees is Trent Williams. Because here's why. Here's why. I've seen Jason on fire. I've seen Jason drown. I've seen Jason Voorhees sideline.
He had the chainsaw.
The chain. They hung him.
What's the thing on the boat? The motor wrapped around his neck.
Anchor. Yeah,
that dude keep coming back.
Jason Voorhees has been sidelined more than any bad guy I've ever seen in my life, and he just keep on coming back. And Trent Williams get hurt every damn season. But when he's out there, y'all better put some respect on that man's name. My Trent Williams, Jason Voorhees.
We just gonna go to a next character. We ain't got enough time.
You gonna tell me? Okay.
The leopard. So would you consider the leprechaun scary?
Kiss me, I'm Irish. I mean, I don't know if I consider him scary.
The first one was scary.
He had the snot and shit.
But the Predator wasn't scary.
Not to me, no, because Danny Glover was in it. Nothing Danny Glover does is
that
horror
was part
to me.
two. Part one was
Purple.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and all them cats and Action Jackson in the woods.
I gotta tell you the truth, man. I never watched one of the movies before, bro. I never seen any of the Predators.
No team is safe when you're on the show.
Don't end the show. No. I knew he was going.
Because how can we have this question? All right, who would be the leprechaun? Who would be the leprechaun?
Right. So the leprechaun's got to be a little dude with a good sense of humor, but you got to respect.
But you got to respect.
My leprechaun is going to be Diamador Lenore. What's up?
I could dig it. What's
up?
I could dig it. I could dig it. Baby. I could dig it. I could dig it. Next up, we got Chucky. We got the grown, possessed man in a little doll's body. Chucky. Let's think.
This one's on you. Come on now.
This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Grown ass man, but playing who? All right, let's go. Let's do that. Who's the youngest person on the team but play like a grown ass man?
Brock fucking Purdy, baby. Say his name, bro.
I can't. He's not scary to me. He's not scary yet.
Chucky's scary. He's a doll. Chucky ain't scary either.
Chucky wasn't scary. Right, I don't know what
across the field so fast. Chucky not scary.
Mike, you just saying that because you bigger than him. Mike, I could tell you didn't watch none of these scary movies, bro.
No. Don't do
Chucky
that.
Chucky was grown as hell, and Chucky was slick.
With my shit.
Chucky was slick with it. That's what I'm saying. Who's the slick guy?
The only reason, right?
You said Brock. You said Brock.
But no. People knew who Jason was, right? They were like, "Oh, Jason." People knew who Michael Myers was, right? Oh, Freddy. Don't fall asleep. The adults that they were facing, they knew they existed, right? All the adults that ever went up against Chucky didn't believe that he was real or doing anything until the end of the movie when it was time to fight him, and they kicked his ass. Chucky was only a bully because he was picking on little kids. He was only a bully because he was picking
every
on kids.
freaking adult. He didn't pick on little kids. He manipulated the little kid. There's a big difference.
Yeah, but the adult from the rip didn't know that he was real and doing that. When you see Michael Myers, you know he's coming to kill you. When you see Chucky, they be like, "Oh, this doll's messed up." They wasn't even scared of him or his wife
because he was a doll, and they didn't know that he would turn into being real. And when he turned into being
Purdy,
all right. So you call him Purdy a doll? Purdy's a doll. Got you, Freddy.
And he turned
Freddy.
Real. Yeah, he was a doll when they drafted him in Mr. Irrelevant, and then he ain't made the league put some respect on his name.
All right, who's coming? Who's coming to get you in their nightmares?
This the
Freddie.
one I'm waiting for right here. This is Fred Warner, and not because of the Freddie and Freddie,
Oh
but they
God,
both talk a lot of shit and they
nah.
back it up. What's up?
Mike,
What's up? This
Freddie,
is Fred Warner, baby.
Freddie didn't really talk a lot of trash. He just came at you, like that was it. He didn't talk trash.
Chat. If y'all don't get Wayne right now, he gonna
didn't
say
talk
that I
a
don't
lot of
watch these
trash.
joints.
Don't tell me I don't watch Freddie, because Freddie was probably my all-time favorite.
You can't name another horror or another horror character that talked more than Freddie. Not one.
Oh no, you said talked a lot of trash. Chucky talked just as much
To kids.
not just to kid. Mike, I feel like you ain't see these movies, bro. This is a wrong episode, man. Wrong episode. Sean, contribution. How about Wilk's new name? Damn.
Why is Sean so disrespectful?
I don't know, bro.
I don't know.
But I love
when
it.
when I was in high school, we had one janitor for the whole school, right? They ran my man ragged. This was a big school. If they thought about getting him an assistant, somebody
wait. Because there's a difference having the gift of gab and talking trash. I didn't get him
going back. Okay.
No, because I got Freddie as talking. Like he would talk ish, but not trash. Big difference. No. Because Freddie would say slick stuff. Like my favorite all-time Freddie line had to be from part 3, right? That was the Dream Warriors, maybe, when they were in the mental institution. Not the mental institution, but you know what I mean.
Come on. I know what you're talking about.
He pulled the chick through the TV and said prime time itch. That's not talking trash. That's just talking shit.
You crazy as hell if you don't think Freddie a trash talker,
bro. Fine. Freddie talks trash. All right, I got you. Gift the gab, yeah, he had it. Freddie was the most comical.
They said,
out
Wayne,
of all
you
of
bugging.
them.
Look, you don't want to put none of them up there. Wayne,
I
you're
did.
wrong on that. I see you, fat boy.
Freddie always talking trash.
Boy.
Debo is Freddie. Ooh.
Who would you have said was Freddie though? Let me get yours and why. All right, Mama.
It's got since we're putting him as a trash talker. I kind of like my man Big Dez. Like that's Debo.
Debo don't talk trash. Wait. Okay. Wait. Okay.
On the football field, he's talking trash. That's what we talking about.
I think Debo talked after the field. I've never seen Debo talking shit during the game.
Nah, he talking shit during the game. And when he mic'd up, he talking hella shit. And when he played Jalen Ramsey, all he did was talk shit.
Okay. Was there any more in here? Cause this is fun. Now we turning up. We should have got to this early. I'm sorry, y'all.
He said,
no, you ain't got to read it. I know.
I'm wrong. See, who would be Jigsaw, the manipulator? Like the
manipulator, 5 steps ahead on somebody.
Always 5 steps. It can't be nobody on this team.
Can we give it to Kyle? Shit, no, don't, nah, bro.
I didn't say no. We said players. We said players. We didn't say coaches. But okay. But I do like the comparison. Kyle Shanahan being Jigsaw. I like that. That makes perfect sense.
It does. But I want to follow the rules. I want to get a player that lulls people to sleep. Okay, I got it.
This is a dope show. That we gonna give it some more time. Okay, go ahead.
You're not gonna like this answer at all. But
yes, I will.
The reason you don't like the answer is why Jigsaw and this guy is perfect. You ready?
Okay.
Isaiah Oliver. Hold on now. Hold on. No physical threat to nobody. Jigsaw ain't never killed nobody himself.
Nah, Mike, that don't count, man. That he made people do it.
So calculated, he'll just randomly pop up with a turnover.
No. Stop trying to make this shit up as we go along. Mike,
I'm telling I put thought into that.
No.
I put thought. He said stop trying to. Well, then you give me one then.
I can't. There's not a person on this team that got mind control over people.
I mean, I guess you got to say Debo. Oh, it is Debo. It's fucking Debo.
All right.
The manipulation of everybody on the field.
He got mind control.
30 no more.
He do. All right. Bump that. Who would Brandon Ayuk be? Because he don't turn evil until he's pushed.
Ayuk got to be given the opportunity. Otherwise, he just on the side. You'll forget he's even there.
He just forget he's there, right?
Who's an overlooked Halloween
I
horror
like this
guy?
comments. Boxing fan by 4 wants to know about Skeet Wilkerson
I got it.
for Brandon Ayuk.
Ayuk is it. What's
I
the
thought
what's the clown's name from it?
Pennywise.
Pennywise. Brandon Ayuk is Pennywise, bro.
I like Brandon Ayuk. What if Brandon Ayuk was more like Ghostface? Yeah. You don't know who he is, and
Okay.
then he come out and kill you.
Okay.
Oh, give me one, son.
I like that.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Okay. He been in front of you the whole time in
The
plain
whole
clothing.
time he was there, and y'all saw him, but y'all ain't know who he was.
I like that. I like that.
Scream. Scream. Niner Faithful says the whole defense. I don't know if you ever seen this movie, Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
You know, I never seen no Star Wars.
But this is different. This is a different movie. This was like a
Star Trek.
This was a B-rated horror film that had the super low budget, and the clowns were turning humans into cotton candy cocoons, bro. And they would drink the blood out of the cocoons. But these were some scary clowns, bro. Like, they looked scary, but they were funny too. They had this popcorn, right? They would throw the popcorn at you, but then the popcorn would turn into killer popcorn. Like, it was so cool. You got to watch it. It's a low-rated movie, but it was really good. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Is he saying that the defense is that way because they're clowns? You never seen the movie. They got some tough creatures up there. I mean, tough characters. I say tough creatures.
Jeepers Creepers. Now you got to give me one for this one.
This
is a tough one.
So was he scary to you? Because he was scary to me. I ain't even going front.
Nah, I was scared of shit of this. Because he was a scarecrow sometimes. Like, this motherfucker was flying over cars while
when
you
they showed his face, I was like, he was literally
Jeepers
like
Creepers,
a creature.
He got me a little bit. I ain't gonna hold y'all. He got me a little bit. Have we assigned anybody to Dre Greenlaw yet?
Yes. I gave Dre Greenlaw Leatherface, but you was on the phone. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay, I like that though. I like. Oh, that's a good one. All right. Jeepers Creepers. Okay,
it's got to be a defensive player, right?
I got one. No, yeah, I got it. It's Huff. It's Hufunga. The Scarecrow. Everybody think it's just that's art. The humans walk by it and see it, but then when that motherfucker move, it's like, oh, there's the All Pro that's been hiding all season long. Like, boom, there he is. I like that. I'm gonna give Jeepers Creepers to Hufunga.
I like that. Listen, we got a gifted membership from Jack.
She's got a lot of starred comments. Do we need to go through any of these? Did we miss this? It's a lot of stuff in here, bro.
I think so, bro.
The faithful are giving on. Hey, what happens if we say trick or treat? What y'all give us if we say trick or treat? It is Halloween. On the count of 3, Wayne, we got to say it, but we got to say it in unison, and we got to remember that there's a little bit of a delay. All right.
Let's shout out to Gamer for Life _07. Thanks for becoming a member. All right, I'm ready.
All right, I'm a count. And then I'm going to pause and I'm going to say it because I'm ahead of you. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1. Trick or treat.
Trick or treat. Smell my feet. Give me something good to eat.
Damn, I think I was still a little bit ahead. You're
supposed to complete the sentence. Mike, let's go to Greg. Never mind. Greg Vento from your channel. Go ahead, Mike.
Greg says here, we had one of our staff become a GM in Washington, and we got a compensatory third. The Niners then took that and used it to get Young. Go Niners. Greg, the story doesn't stop there. If the Niners don't extend Young and he goes out and gets a deal worth anything over $19 million, the Niners then get, you guessed it, a third round right back in return.
Pick. So the Niners and the other part, he's only costing the 49ers $500,000.
Come on, bro. We got Chase Young for free for the rest of the season. And we get to decide if we want to extend him.
They're all in, Mike. They're all in.
They're winning it, bro. Come on now.
They're all in.
Oh,
all right,
click that comment from Mike and Kim. Click that. I got y'all for this one. You probably have no idea what this is. They got a part 1 and a part 2.
Hold on, Mike. Let me find. I gotta find it because
it's down there. He a member. Mike and Kim Travel Buds. It is at 441. Well, it's 440. We gotta go. I gotta take my kids out.
Oh shoot. Yeah. Here it is. Hell yeah, Mike. It's got to be before that. Oh, Terrifier, Art the Clown.
You have no idea what this is from, do
I
you?
definitely don't have any idea.
So there's two movies called The Terrifier. There's part
you ain't
one and
never
part
seen
two.
Killer Clowns from Outer
This
Space.
dude is every bad guy you have ever seen. He is Freddy. He is Pennywise.
I'm about to watch it tonight.
Bro, no, listen to me. Make sure Rome is not in the room. It is gory. It is super graphic. Art the Clown is unlike anybody I've ever seen. He literally took a person and hung him upside down and cut them straight down the middle, bro.
So it was like Saw mixed in with all this other stuff.
Listen, he is
Terrifier.
Terrifier is the name of the show.
Look it up. Who's going to watch Terrifier with me tonight?
There's people who have watched the first one and refuse to watch the second one. It is that gory. Like this show has been banned in some countries. Like this movie, like it's that bad, bro.
He doesn't talk.
That's the thing. He don't say. Who is that? Great one. He know his joint. I've never heard him make a sound before. Not a single sound. Not one sound. So now, Wayne, knowing what you know about this guy, give me your Terrifier. He don't say a word. A real silent assassin on the field. Who you got?
See, that would have been my Trent Williams. I feel like Trent doesn't say much. He just gets out there and does it. After the game, he'll make a couple of jokes, point at you, whatever. But on the football field, I feel like he's that silent assassin. And don't nobody F with him.
I think we used him already, though.
I know, but that would have been my Terrifier. I didn't know who the Terrifier was.
Okay.
All right, so let me see. Silent assassin. Is that your CMC? He's pretty silent.
He don't say shit. He just go out there.
Tell me that's not who you was thinking.
Busy, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, man. And he deadly. Let's go.
Ding. Let's go.
How we go the whole show without mentioning him and we saved the best
I don't know,
last?
bro. Listen.
Come on, bro.
Mike and Kim, if you didn't put that up there, I would have never known about the Terrifier. But I'm waiting for Mike to hang up the show so I could go find it. Yo.
All right, we done. All right, guys.
No. We got a couple of contributions we got to read. So we got one from Delvin. This is for you.
Delvin says here, and I quote, man, Hufunga still struggles covering deep. I think he will be cold. Wayne, can you do this? Because you get mad at me when I do this the wrong way.
I think he would be cold in covering the slot receiver and Warner play free. Get a true CB, cover deep Super Bowl. I just wish we would play cover one. Like I'm over cover two. I'm over two single. I'm two deep safety. I'm over that. Go back to cover one. You want to know one of the biggest differences between D'Amico Ryans and Steve Wilkes? D'Amico played a lot of cover one, and he would let Hufunga play up on the line, and then Hufunga could kind of make the decision: was he going to blitz? Was he going to drop back? Like, and I missed that. Like, that's the difference to me between the two defenses.
And that's fine. I'm just reading this comment trying to decipher. So the reason I tossed it to you is because you get mad at me for reading what they wrote and not what they meant. And so someone just put in there, NBN Pineapple says cold equals good. So Hufunga still struggles covering deep. I think he would be good in covering the slot receiver.
I thought
and
you
Warner
knew that.
Play free. That's why I asked you to do it. Get a true cornerback, cover deep super. I don't agree. I don't agree. I know that we really like Fred Warner as a cover guy. I don't want him covering deep. I don't want him covering wide receivers.
He can't cover the slot receivers anymore. Like, they're just too shifty on him.
They're too shifty. That's the purpose of a slot receiver. I don't want slow ass Hufunga covering a slot receiver.
Nah,
his feet are.
Hufunga is a box safety, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Like, he belongs in the box. That's why I get back to playing cover one when they would rotate Gibson and Hufunga. they would switch off playing the deep safety. Have one safety back there, one safety up there on the line. Now you're taking away the run. Those screens won't work. They won't work. You got a screen buster when you're playing cover one. So I don't get it. I don't. If I was to change up anything, that cover two, cover three, we play a lot of cover three, right? So we'll play three deep. Well, we'll play two deep, and then that extra cornerback will be off, and then all of a sudden you're just opening up space and holes for the final frontier to complete passes. And if that pass rush don't get home, a
Then we're
lot of
screwed.
cover three, and we're screwed. So I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
coming
Yeah.
from a schematic,
But Delvin, we do appreciate the super chat. Thank you.
absolutely,
We
absolutely,
100% appreciate it. All right, let's
absolutely.
keep this thing rolling. Are there any other ones before we get out of here? Because we are 15 minutes over, and my family is getting antsy.
I
My
think
kids are
that's
putting
it.
on each other's costumes.
We had a
If your
couple of
sister
super
comes down here and sees you with that on, she's gonna flip out. Please take it
yeah.
off.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was dope. Thank you, Mike. Take us home. Shout out to
Wayne, this
Brandon
was fun.
Ben.
Wait. There was one more comment that came in at 4:46 by someone named Justice. I'm gonna put you on the spot. It's Halloween now, y'all. And Wayne and I just had this conversation 2 nights ago about getting back to the Tuesday and Thursday shows on Nothing But Niners. But it is Halloween. We got family coming over. I got friends coming over.
Yeah.
Are
ain't
we
gon-
doing a show tonight? If you tell me you're available, I'll do it. But if not, I understand because I got plans too. I'll just kick people out early. But you let me know what you feel like doing tonight. No bad answer. We gave you all a show. And this went overtime. Like that's 2 overtime shows.
I think we should just enjoy the families tonight, being
There you
that
go.
that's what we had planned. So we apologize. So everybody out there, enjoy your go get some candy, some chocolate, and watch this movie. What is it called? The Terrifier. Is Debbie
If y'all watch
just?
The Terrifier, just remember to not have children in the room with you when you do it.
It's
And
that bad?
please, no, listen to me. Like they cannot see the screen at all, bro. At all.
Dang.
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Like people thought that Human Centipede shit was bad. This is different.
What movie?
The Human Centipede. I don't remember what it was called, but that might have been what it was called, where they sewed the people
Oh
mouth.
yeah.
Yeah, listen, bro, this is different. I'd never seen a horror movie like this before. This is different.
Mike, they got one more that they want us to know.
All right, let's do it.
Who is Candyman?
Oh, now that's the one you got to say the name 3 times, right?
Yeah.
You got to summons that person. You got to stir them up. They don't start that way, but you
Right.
keep on knocking on this door, you're going to get this work.
Could that be Chase Young coming into this?
I
wanna know who
the Young Bucks somehow. That Wayne, that's how you do it. One more high five for the end of the show. Pow, baby. All right, my shorty is here. She's gonna take us home. Come on, nice, loud, and confident into the microphone. No, you know what to do. Go ahead. No team. Come on, say it.
No team is safe when the Niners is on the prowl. I'm Mike. This Wayne. This is no harm, no foul. Peace.
That's dope. Let's go. You're not Mike. Don't ever be Mike. I love it though.